Hi there, I'm Lillian, and welcome to Shrewd Wife Life. I'm not a psychologist, and I haven't been to seminary. I've got one credential: I'm a survivor. Nearly 34 years. That's how long I lived in an abusive marriage without even realizing it. I believed everything I was taught about Christian marriage. I trusted the system and its traditions instead of the Lord Himself. That phrase, without realizing it was abuse, please don't write that off. I did. I thought it couldn't happen to me. Through that journey, I've learned some interesting and some really disturbing facts about how wolves in sheep's clothing can stay hidden in marriage and even thrive inside the Christian community and churches. The clip you're about to watch is taken from my main video titled, "They Told You to Follow Your Husband, but They Left Out This Part." There are two sides to marriage, and they're completely different. You can't blend them together without having devastating effects. When you take the structure from the roles that are called husband and wife and force them on top of the space where intimacy, connection, and emotional safety between a man and woman are supposed to live, you don't just create dysfunction, you create spiritual confusion. You distort God's design and you open the door to deception. And this is what I really want you to get. The confusion that comes from blending the roles on top of a relationship, that's the number one way a wolf hides. Now, not every husband who believes this ideology about marriage is a wolf, but every wolf, he operates this way. It's how they appear to be spiritual, but in the background, they're increasing power over their wife. It's how they demand submission from her, but at the same time, they refuse to be accountable for themselves. It's how this kind of husband makes his wife feel like she's the one who's resisting God, when in reality, her soul is sounding an alarm through her body. That's why this teaching matters so deeply to me, because if you don't know how to rightly divide the structure of marriage away from the one flesh relationship, you'll keep trying to be a godly wife in a system that was never godly to begin with.